Welcome back to CryptosRus. I'm George. We're all George. Well, a lot of people seem to think the answer is no. I mentioned this last week, and there's a lot of big investors, big companies coming out and says, no. Certainly did not feel like a cycle peak. Did not feel like a blow off top. Even ChatGPT said it. When you have a blow off top, when you have a peak, you have euphoria. You have massive FOMO. You have people coming out saying they're buying Lambos. This cycle, none of that. None of that. So blow off tops don't come when everyone's feeling kind of bearish. That doesn't work like that. It comes when everyone's feeling good and everyone's making money and everyone wants to FOMO more in. So do we have that blow off top already? The answer is no. No, we did not. Now, we may be correcting right now. Okay, we had a 25% slide from the top. But that doesn't mean that the cycle is over, nor did we miss the top. We're just going through one of those phases. And have we gone through one of those phases before? The answer is yes. I have a chart somewhere. Here we go. Right now, as where we are, maybe a little bit higher now, but from the peak to where we were, maybe yesterday or day before, we slid down 26%. And since 2023, from that last cycle bottom to where we are, you could see we had a 22% correction, 20, 22, 22, 32, 32% corrections. So, is this something we have seen? Yes. Have we seen this in previous cycles? Yes. So do we have that blow off top? If you're looking at this, the answer is no. No, we did not. And this is actually quite normal, although people don't want to hear that. People don't want to hear that we have seen 30+% drops in this current cycle, and we have recovered from it and went higher afterwards. And those periods also took months upon months. So can we recover back up and actually have a blow off top? The answer is yes. We just haven't seen it yet. And if we continue on, someone's asking, if we continue on to 2026 and keep on going, then there's no more 4-year cycles. This was the premise of my video yesterday. Sailor said it, and I've seen other people say it. The business cycle, the macro factors, the institutional investments pretty much negate the halving event and the 4-year cycle now. They have taken over. These things are more important. And we could continue well into 26, 27, 28 until the next halving in 2028. And here's something else too. The world's highest IQ holder. I forgot what it was. It's like something ridiculous, like 250 IQ or something. I think this is recent. I don't think this was said last year or something. But he says Bitcoin will hit $220,000 in the next 45 days, and he's going to donate all that to churches around the world. His own profits, that is. And he recently said that he'd convert all his money to Bitcoin too. Now, this is coming from the smartest man on the planet based on IQ. So what does he know that the rest of us do not know? Well, maybe he just watches my videos. Maybe that's how he knows. I don't know. But Okay? Not everyone is bearish. That's my point. Not everyone thinks that we had a blow off top and we're going back down. There are some people that remain bullish, like myself and this guy right here. In fact, he's my cousin. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He's not. Michael Saylor also remains bullish. We bought Bitcoin every day this week. And he announced a huge buy today. 8,178 Bitcoin, 835 million. And now his average price per Bitcoin is 74,433. And he holds close to 650,000. That's quite a lot. Most of that is from that new raise, that new preferred share that he sold in Europe. And then 100 million of that is from some other company or share, some other preferred share that he sold. So basically, he's raising money to buy Bitcoin. I mean, that's obvious at this point, right? But there are a lot of people that are now coming out and saying, yeah, Saylor have said he never needs to sell a Bitcoin. Which is true. Even if Bitcoin falls to zero, Saylor said he never needs to sell. But there are people that say that he needs to raise money, though. He needs to raise debt. The reason why is because he has to pay dividends. Those preferred stocks that he sells does have like promised dividends. So, and then you can only delay it for so long. Like if you look into terms, like delay like 3, 4, 5 years. So all this debt maturities that he has to pay back. So if he can't refinance or finance more and continue what he's doing, 2028, 2029, 2030, 2031, 2032, that's a lot that he has to pay back. And leading up to those points, a lot of dividend payments as well. So there's more worry now about MicroStrategy and their whole business strategy overall, right? And Saylor is banking on the fact that by 2028, 2029, 2030, Bitcoin is well above $1 million. So none of this is really important. You don't have to worry about it. The next 4 years, Bitcoin's going to be much higher, and they're going to be able to raise however much they want. And that is why so many companies out there and pension plans hold Strategy. And BlackRock and Vanguard are the largest shareholders of Strategy as well.